What's up, fuckers? Today I'm getting out of my comfort zone a little bit. I'm gonna make a video that is something I typically don't really do, nor really thought I would do, but I really want to make a video like this, especially with the fact that I've poured a lot of time into the Black Ops 6 beta. I have about 25 hours on it. I've maxed out a few guns, and I mean, I've enjoyed it, I guess. I'm very mixed about it, but overall, I would say it sucks. And I made some notes about what I like, what I'm neutral about, and what I think the cons are for this beta. So I'm gonna start with the pros. The Omni movement is fantastic. I would say it is a very, very good addition. It's very fun. Yes, there's some insane shit I've seen people pull, and it is absolutely nuts, but I love it. It is fucking just off the wall, people doing Beyblade spins, bullshit, everything. It's it's very funny. The Twitter clips are hilarious. I would say another pro, the gunfighting in the game is, I think it's good for the most part. I think all the interactions are pretty good. There's a few times where I'll feel like I hit someone, I'm like, how the hell did I miss that? But I also might just suck. Another pro would be the aesthetic. I think all the maps are very aesthetically pleasing. I think they all look good. They're not as dull as the Modern Warfare series. And I do very much appreciate them, even if I don't like the gameplay of the maps themselves. I can at least respect the fact that the creativity is somewhat there, and I'm excited for the other maps to come out in the full game. Another pro, the leveling isn't too bad, especially after the update. Now that we're in the second beta, they fixed the leveling a little bit. And I think it's good, it's fun. The only issue I have with it is the level 30 cap. That's just like a slap in the face to people that play the game often. Like, I got the level 30, I think, like 15 hours in, and I've put 25 hours. I've just, like, been not doing shit for 10 hours. Yes, I played for 10 hours yesterday. I don't want to talk about it. Another thing, too, that I want to mention, that I don't know why I put as the last part of my pros, but the hostage shit is also hilarious, and with that, the game chat and the in-game chat, all great stuff. I've had a lot of fun talking to people in game. It's just fun talking on COD, and then the hostage stuff is just fucking hilarious. I had a guy earlier just ask me how my day was, and I said good. It was just the most civil, mundane conversation while a guy has either a Glock or his dick like up against my back. I really like didn't know how to think about it, but I was just chill. Alright, so now getting into the only neutral point that I made, which was just about the updates that they did between the beta, the first one and the second one. I think the updates that they did to weapons, maps, latency, and movement and everything else were with good intention, but in some ways either didn't do enough or made the game feel worse. So I know they're trying, but I feel like it just like it's good intentions, bad execution. So it is what it is when it comes to that, but at least they're trying. Now to get into the meat and potatoes, why I'm making this video and why I think I really don't like this beta, overall, right? And I'm saying it this way. I don't dislike the game. I think the game is fun and I really enjoy the game. I hate the beta experience. This is a terrible beta for a decent game, from what it seems. But the beta itself, just the whole overall experience, is underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Now, I think they fixed this today, which is why I put it as my first point for the cons. But I experienced insane levels of packet loss, and so did my friends as well when they played the game, and it made the game just unplayable at times. I think they fixed it today in a little hotfix update they did, but I'm not 100% sure. Now we're getting into the shit I really just don't like about the game. My language is gonna get more vulgar from here, especially with some of these points that I put in all caps. So one big thing is the low map pool and no big maps. I'm putting these together because the low map pool in a way makes sense. It is a beta. I wasn't expecting fucking 12 maps. I don't think anyone was. I think they said 8 originally. And here's their issue I have. They said 8 maps for the beta, I'm pretty sure, at COD Next, yet we only have 7 right now, and the beta ends in 2 days. So I don't really know what to think about that, but we'll see. Maybe they add it tomorrow, maybe they don't. But another issue is the no big maps. All of these maps are small as hell. And it makes gameplay sometimes awful. Because honestly, the gameplay is pretty smooth when it isn't hitting the fan constantly. And especially with the new map, Babylon. Like, I think it's a very aesthetically pleasing map. I think it plays good when you're not getting absolutely fucking dicked down by SMGs the entire match. When I swear this game, it feels like the second a whole team is using SMGs running it the fuck down, the spawns are just like, we don't know where to put you, so we're gonna put you right where you died. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me. But I think it's just 'cause how small the maps are. I mean, even like the two smaller ones, Gala and Pit. Like, Pit is actually a very fun map, very chaotic. But those two maps, the spawns being bad, whatever, they're super small. But why are the spawns still bad on like every other map besides Scud? And even sometimes Scud is not the best with spawns. I guess that's another point, spawns. I didn't even put that on my notes, but yeah, they're pretty bad. So I'm just gonna move on from that. Another issue I have, but at the same time, it's probably never gonna be resolved. I love sniping, and honestly, I've had some very, very enjoyable times sniping on the game. I've hit a few clips, didn't record most of them. My friend came over and he hit a 5 on in front of my face. That shit was cool. But yeah, no, the flinch is atrocious. The flinch on snipers is awful. Even if you put the flinch resistance stuff on, it's still sometimes you'll just have to guess where you're shooting. Or if you try to aim for their head first and they shoot you once and then you just miss, it's annoying as hell. And honestly, I've even noticed the flinch on some other guns being like interesting sometimes. I don't know, the flinch in the game just seems a bit much, but that could just be my own personal opinion. All of this is my own personal opinion. Um, but I just definitely hate that point. All right, now I know I already said this is the meat and potatoes and such, and I was gonna get angry, but these last 2 points are genuinely what pisses me off about this shit. The fucking Jackal PDW. First week of the beta, I would say probably every single match, 80% of players were using it. Definitely fun for a beta for everyone to use one gun and not explore the game at all. And then when you choose to explore the game, you're at a disadvantage. Not very good marketing for your game, honestly. And they nerfed it. They made it worse at range basically and put a whole bunch of different details into the patch notes just for it to still be fucking good. And on top of that, nerfing it just made people realize how good the MP5 is. And just SMGs are strong as hell in general. The new one's even pretty strong too with attachments. Or if you can just like deal with the slow fire rate. And it's just like, I wish it would just burn. Like they should have just never brought it ever. Like it would have been a much more enjoyable experience if they just didn't have that gun in the game. And then another close to my heart nitpick about this game. Kill order is dog shit. Kill order sucks dick. That is exactly what I put in my notes in all caps. Kill order sucks dick. That mode is fucking terrible. I hate it. Why are there two fucking hotshot people? Like in X Defiant, there's only one. And it switches teams. Why the fuck are there two? Why do you spawn in as one at the beginning of the match? And sometimes there will be noise and shit already going on. And you won't even know you're the HVT. Like, that mode is just annoying. It forces people to camp. And then, like, everyone else is rushing. It's just not fun. It's not enjoyable. That mode sucks dick. And then you know what they did with it? Instead of trying to fix it at all, they added it to the small maps. I don't know what they were thinking. I think that was a shitty decision, and they should have. Well, I mean, they can't really like change or rework a mode in just the short span of a beta, but I definitely think they need to rework it for the full launch. It is bad. That mode is terrible. Every single time I see that mode come up, and I have the reaction time to leave the match, I'm fucking gone. Like, yes, I'm out of there. I'm gone. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to say my thoughts about the beta, say what I like, say what I don't really know how I feel about, and then say what I hate, which is really why I'm making this video. I want to hate on this shit. It has pissed me off, but I mean, I had an enjoyable time. It's just, it's a fun game, bad beta. I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching.